Hello, Born Review Nation. Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today to bring you another song reaction fresh off the presses. Nick, tell them what we're reacting to.
So we are checking out another song from Alice in Chains, and we reacted to Man the Box not too long ago, his first time ever hearing an Alice in Chains song. And I remember him liking it. It's funny because we come in here, like when we check it out, I said Alice in Chains, his first thing is, never heard of him.
So, what's funny?
It didn't leave an indelible imprint, but you did enjoy it, I think.
You know what's funny, right? I'm in the car with my daughter the other day, and she's listening to a song. I was like, who is that? She's like, dude, that's Billie Eilish. Like, you've heard it. Oh, my bad. And I guess it's all controversial because Billie Eilish didn't win in the Grammys, and I guess it was
oh my,
who was it that won? Like
no idea.
I think Cowboy Carter. It was like she won Best Country Album of the Year. There's like there was one country song on there. People are losing their minds. And I'm like in my 40s. I'm old, so you know I may not remember.
Best Country Album?
Beyonce.
And she has one song?
It's like one song on the album that's actually country. Well,
that's so stupid.
She has one.
I hate the Grammys for so many reasons.
And she did like a remix of the Jolene.
Just a cover. I thought she did a whole album of country songs. Just one song?
That's, to my understanding, it's like literally just a cover, like one or two songs, but most of it is like R&B, so people are like losing their minds. But I'm like, oh
so
okay.
stupid.
But yeah, you know, like it's got to really be
Best country album.
People losing their minds. The Grammys is like a political thing. Listen, when Eminem didn't win a Grammy, that's why I was done with the Grammys right then and there.
No, I hate the Grammys for so many reasons. I hate all award shows, but I hate that especially. But that would be like LeBron James playing one down for the Cleveland Browns or whatever, and him winning MVP. Stop it.
You know who to
So
play it.
He checked out Man the Box. He really enjoyed it. This song is called Wood, and I said in the last one I was never a huge Alice in Chains fan, and this, just from the title, I don't recognize either. So it could be our first time ever listening to it. I doubt it. I'm sure I've probably heard this on the radio some point in the last 30 years. But we're gonna go and check this out. His first time, like I said. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And that is so annoying about the
nothing
against Beyonce.
Losing their minds is so funny.
But yeah, that's a little too much. All right, got the music, the volume. Here we go. Song before.
Teach me, young child, love hereafter. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake to rather see it was my way.
You know what's crazy is the lead singer does not look anything like I thought he did in the last video we watched. He was like sitting down against the wall. I thought he had long brown hair.
Right.
I just thought that was interesting. But I definitely have heard this song before. Have you?
No, never. regular guitar? Is that like the solo? The guitar sounds weird. Is that like a regular guitar?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe that's a bass guitar. I don't know much about. I don't know if it's like when they got that little metal rod on their fingers and they're kind of like sliding it. I don't know.
It is a very unique solo.
Yeah,
right.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
I love the photography here, the different images. I don't understand like the story it's telling with the different groups of images.
Well, of course, they got the clock. That's from
But they're
Alice
great.
in Wonderland, right? So they have a couple of images that represent that. I'm assuming the name of the band is Alice in Chains, but the clock for sure, the pocket watch from the rabbit's hole.
And the pocket watch was on a chain.
There you go.
Maybe that was Alice.
That's what I was thinking.
Man, that is a really, really good song. I'm mad at myself for not recognizing it by the title. I really enjoyed that. I've heard it a few times, but I never really sat and kind of just enjoyed it.
Right.
And before you get to your thoughts, I think as good as his voice is and as good as he's belching out certain things, I think that I like the music more than the vocals.
As I'm listening to it, and I never go into like wanting to nitpick things, right? But the first thing I thought to myself is he doesn't have that unique voice. You know what I mean? Where as far as like, oh
I
man,
think he does. Like he's got like a little bit of like,
but it's not that captivating voice
raspiness or
that kind
something.
of like carries the whole band, to your point. You know what I mean? And I felt like it was formulaic. Like the other day, right? I'm driving and I'm listening to Come As You Go. I didn't realize how repetitive that song is and just how formulaic it was. And I remember, I know you're going to kill me. We've had is the first band of all time. Okay, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Okay, fine.
It's what, your word?
I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong.
Oh.
But that's what it felt like more grungy, formulaic, not like bro, I'm sorry. Right when it finished, what came on? Like the next suggested, Metallica 1. Bro, the other day, I listened to Metallica 1. That is one of the greatest songs.
Yeah, but you can't compare
the
it to
layer
that.
on that song. I was like, oh my gosh.
Can't
But
compare that
was
for
that
so
not like
many
the next
reasons.
song that it showed up like suggested?
Yes.
And that's like, I shouldn't hold it to that bar.
It's also got Eminem suggested here too. When I got
But I mean, I shouldn't hold it to that bar. But that's like almost like, like, man, I want that layered, that hard rock, that, not my favorite, not a terrible song by any stretch of the imagination, but not something that's just memorable. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna, throw this on and listen to it, nonstop kind of thing. You know what I mean?
See, I wasn't trying to diss him by saying I like the music more, but I thought the music was just that good. And I love how it like it builds itself up and then it goes, no. Like, I just love how it just jumps into that. I don't even know what the guy's saying. I like his voice, so I thought it was good. But the music was just awesome. That solo was fantastic. And I don't know if people want us to continue reacting to this, our audience. But I hope so because, again, I don't know too much of their music. I never really got into them. But now I'm excited to react to more and more Alice in Chains. Just let us know if you want us to. Appreciate his honest opinion. We're always going to be honest here. Let us know what your thoughts are on this song. Where do you put it? What's their top 5 songs? Because in my mind, I always thought they had like 1 or 2 records and they were gone. But I haven't done any research on it. That was just my impression of growing up and hearing about. It seemed like they made a big splash. I didn't hear about them too much afterwards. And then it became like a nostalgia type thing. Like, oh, Alice in Chains. I don't know how long their career was. But I want to keep reacting to it for the first time while you're watching it. Or maybe second or third time. Just let us know if you want us to. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time.
We know all things.